Hey guys, today I have a new update for my rolling makeup project pan. Don't mind my hair, it is still drying even though I showered like 3 or 4 hours ago. Yeah, it takes my hair a long time to dry. Anyway, let's just hop right in so this video isn't 3 million years long. Yeah, let's just get right into it. So, I don't remember what order I use things up, but let's start with all of our empty products. So, the first empty is my setting spray, and this is the In Beauty Project Power Up setting spray, and I rolled this in last time, and I was already down to here. The line came off, but I was right at the P, and that was just from natural use in like a month, and I just used this every day till it was gone, and this went really quick. I would buy this again if it was on the BoxyCharm website, and I'll definitely keep my eyes out for it because I really did like this. I bought this on the BoxyCharm website when it was on like add-ons or something, and I believe I bought this for $4 and this retails for $22. So I would definitely buy this at the $4 price point, or really anything under 10 I would buy it. I really liked this. This did go really fast though. But I'm happy to have another setting spray out of my collection. The next product that I'm rolling out is my Lorac Pro 2 palette, and my goal in here was just to hit pan on the shade Snow. And if you saw my Panless eyeshadows, you already saw this. I did hit pan on the shade Snow. It only took me like a week, maybe 2 weeks to hit pan on this after I filmed that video, because I already did have a really good dip on this shadow because I was working towards hitting pan on it just on my own, not even in the project, but we did hit pan on this, so this guy will roll out. Okay, my next empty, this one's exciting for me. I finished off my Bare Minerals lip gloss, yay! So the markings are kind of wearing off now, but last time I believe I was up here at this green line, and I took the stopper out, I scraped and scraped and scraped as much as I possibly could, and this guy is gone. This is really old, but I do really like it. I don't want to even know how old this was, but like it still smells really good. It still worked fine. It was still minty. I do really like this. This is the Marvelous Moxie in A-Lister. I think this came with, honestly, it might have came with this palette. I don't remember, but we'll talk about that little palette in a minute. But this guy is now done. The next product I actually just decided to roll out like a minute ago, and that is my ABH Cream Contour Palette. And this is what it's looking like. I haven't touched this in like, oh gosh, I haven't used this all summer, so I'm gonna roll this out of this project because I want to start the Partners in Cream project pan. And so when I do start that project, I'm gonna probably wait until like at least a month or two. I'm not gonna, I don't know, who knows? I'll probably film it tomorrow, I don't know. But I'm gonna put this in that project. So I'm gonna put it away for now until I do film that video, and that will be in the Partners in Cream project pan now. When I do start that, I'm gonna slowly bring this project down, because I think for next year, I think I'm gonna do, instead of this project, but like the same thing, I'm gonna do like a 22 and 2022. So it'll literally be like the same thing, a lot of the same products, but I wanna start doing like the Partners in Cream. I wanna do some of the other projects that like everybody does, because I think that would be more fun than just one ginormous project pan. So I'm gonna start kind of narrowing this one down and not rolling in so many new things, because I want to still be panning the same amount of things overall, but not all in one. Does that make sense? I think it does. Okay, let's continue. I recently finished off this concealer. This was the like skin color shade. I also have a purple one in here, but this was the skin tone shade, and this guy is now done. This was in my concealer palette, and I bought that palette for $1 off of Shop Miss A. So when I put this in my makeup empties, it was like 0.6, no, it was like 6 pennies, I think, like 6 cents is what this was worth. So I thought that was kind of funny. But I did finish it, so I'm giving myself the 6 cents that it's worth. Okay. We have one more empty, and then we have 3 things that I've like depotted, like decanted. So I finished off my Smashbox primer, photo focus primer that was in here. And I will be rolling in another one of these. I'm trying to go through them. So this might be another thing that I do in a Partners in Cream instead of this project. I don't know. But yeah, this one's empty. And I give myself like $1 credit for those because it was like one of the little ones that I squeezed out in there. Anyway, let's do this. So my Bliss Just a Tint Tinted Moisturizer. This packaging, as you can see, it's like falling apart. Every time I used it, I would get like the blue packaging all over my fingers and all over my clothes. Like there was a speckle on my shirt that I just saw. So what I did was I squeezed this out into like a little container, and I was down to like here, I think. So this little tubby is now empty. I'll keep this around until I do completely finish off the product, and then I'll put this in my empties instead of the container, you know? So that is now in here. So I started with this one. I haven't touched this one yet. It is full all the way up to the tippy top. So I also put some in here, and this one was full all the way to the top too, but this is the one I've been using. So this one, within this week, this one will be done, and then I'll work on the other one, but I think maybe 2 months left and this will be done. I don't think I would be able to finish all of this in 1 month. That's a lot. Like this thing is like overflowing, so I know I'll finish off this part, and then I think I'll have like half of this gone. So that is my foundation now. And then we have, I guess we'll go with these. Let me find them. All right, we have my Pacifica lip balm, and this is the blood orange color. So I had to scrape this all out. It was still about like that tall above the packaging, but the little plastic thing comes out. So every time I went to put it on, like the whole thing would be stuck to my face. So I scraped it all out, and it is now in one of these little containers. And I've been using it still every day since I've done that. This is all that we have left. So there's still quite a bit of product, but not a ton. I think that I should have this done by next update, and that would be really exciting. This lip balm, I wanted to say lip gloss. This lip balm has taken me like 2 years to finish. This thing was massive. So we are getting close on this guy. And then the last little empty product is my Tarte Lip Surgeon in Sweet. I completely flattened this, and then as you can see, I dug it all out. So I was wearing this like pretty much every single day this update until I flattened it and scooped it out. I haven't touched it since I scooped it, but this is how much is left. Not a ton, but there's still quite a bit in there. So these don't count as empties until I finish all of it. So I have 3 lipsticks now depotted like this, including that tinted lip balm. So 2 lipsticks and a tinted lip balm decanted into these, and I really would like to have them counted as empties by the end of the year. So my goal for those is to have them gone for the end of the year. Okay, so that is all of my like empties. So now let's just get into the regular progress. First, we have my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone, and we're down to about that green line now. I was mixing this with the Smashbox primer and wearing this like every day mixed with that, and then once I finished the Smashbox one, I've been mixing it with my Touch and Soul Icy Sherbet Primer that's in my Shop My Stash. And I like it mixed with that. It's not my favorite, so recently I've been either choosing the Shop My Stash one or this one to wear alone as a primer. Now that I'm rolling in another Smashbox one, I'll go back to mixing it with this. But this is like a straight up highlighter. It's not supposed to be a primer. But I do wear it as a primer and it works fine, so. I don't think I can finish this, but I would really like to. Okay, my goal for this would be to get it to the point where I squeeze it out into a little tub. Because once I get down to like the bottom and it's a pain to squeeze out of these, I like to put them in that because it just is quicker and easier. So I think that's my goal on this one. Okay, next product is my Tarte Sculptor. So this is my cream bronzer and highlighter. So this is the bronzer side. That's all that we have left. Not as good progress as we did last update, but we are at like that blue mark right there. I was also using my cream bronzer that was in my Build Your Own palette. I wanted to hit pan on that one, so I was working on like both of these, and then a lot of times I actually skipped cream bronzer just because like I was in a rush and didn't feel like doing it. And then my cream highlighter that keeps falling out of the little container. That is all that is left in there. And I've been taking a little break on this one as well. I do have some progress from before I started using something else. So right here is that progress. Again, not as much as last time, but now I have this one in my whole collection project pan. And I also have one I'm trying to hit pan on in my Build Your Own face palette. Okay, and then next we have my cream blush, which is my depotted lipsticks from last time I depotted lipsticks. And I just have this categorized as a cream blush now. I don't think I used this at all. Again, I have a cream blush in my whole collection project pan that I've been working on. All right, next we have my Bare Minerals palette. And as you know, like I've turned this into a magnetic palette. So in here first we have my matte cream eyeshadow. I just threw this in here quick. It lives in this one actually. I didn't touch this at all because I actually have two lid setting shades in my Panos eyeshadows, so I didn't touch that one yet. And then I have my purple concealer. Jeez, if I could pick it up. And it's covered in bronzer, but I don't think I used this one at all this month either. I was focusing on the skin tone colored concealer that was in here. And then we have my face powder. So we do have some pan. I don't know why the pan all showed up at the top, but that is where it showed up. And I think it's gonna just continue expanding this way because I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little prick of pan over here. This is repressed if you haven't been watching these updates. So I'm just gonna continue working on it. It's all right, it's a little bit light for my skin tone, but then I just have to bronze my face up with bronzer. I'm gonna actually take these all out so I can wipe out this container when I'm done. And then last in here we have my Hoola bronzer. And this is what it looks like right now. Right now there's like a little chunk that I need to repress. So I'll just hold it. This is what it's currently looking like. That looks weird to me because I've been using it like this way. So this is what it looks like right now. That little corner is what just fell out. But I'm gonna be repressing this after I film this video. I'm just gonna kind of press it all in the center, and then I'm assuming and hoping that I'll have this guy used up completely by the next update. And that shouldn't take me very long at all. Next, let's do my blush since we just did bronzer. And we have my Princessa blush from Shop Miss A repressed into this container. And this is what it's currently, scary. All right, this is what it's currently looking like. So I finished, last time it was like here and here. So it was like this top corner I used. So I finished using out that little bottom piece I wanted to, and then I started working on the top half. So this was like straight up, I would say, and then a little over. So I've used up this section, and I'm just gonna keep working on probably the top half. I do need to put this away for a little while because I have 2 blushes that I have been avoiding in my whole collection project pan because I've been trying to get some good progress on this one. But I would love to have this guy gone by the end of the year. That's my overall goal. I can definitely do that if I just use this one, but I also have like 2 other blushes I'm trying to focus on, so we'll see. Okay, and then for highlighter, I have in my Bare Minerals Pure Radiant, I believe is the color. It's a loose highlighter that I pressed into here, and it's already like, once you stick your brush in it, it turns back to loose powder. So that's what it looks like. My goal was just to have some nice pan showing, which I do, but I mean, there's still a ton of like loose powder around it. I'm just gonna keep working on it. It's not my favorite to have a loose highlighter, but I'm just gonna keep chugging along. It works pretty good with my tan, so I would like to keep getting use on it while I'm still tan, because that's not gonna work for me in the winter. Next, I have like a whole handful of things that I didn't use at all this month. My Smashbox Trio, which is down to just the 2 shades. Haven't touched this one yet this month. I haven't used this in a while. We have, okay, my goal is to use these eyeliners at least once, but didn't get there. My Marc Jacobs blue liner. We have this pink liner. My Avon brown liner. The Marc Jacobs navy. Urban Decay plushie. And that's all for liners that I didn't use at all this update. And then we also have my Santee concealer I didn't use. We didn't use my lash primer at all. I didn't use this mascara at all because I was working on my mascara in my whole collection project pan. And then I also didn't use this Cella eyeshadow stick. Okay, that's everything I didn't use. I did use my Marc Jacobs liner in Jazzberry. I did use this once, but it doesn't count because I tried to use it in my waterline just to see if it would work, and it did not work in my waterline. I still need to try them all on my lower lash line, but I've been panning so many eyeshadows that I only use on my lower lash line, so that's why I haven't gotten around to using those liners. Okay, the eye products that I have used. My NP Set Eye Primer. I've started using this guy again. There's no new line or anything, but I've been using this every single day. This thing is never ending. I feel like there's a lot of air bubbles in there. I did use my Cella, what is this called? Indigo Blue liquid liner. I wore this for about a week. It's still going strong, unfortunately. We also have my Benefit Give Me Brow little sample. I've been wearing this every single day. And my Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. This one I wore today. Because today was the first day that I didn't have to wear the Lancome mascara. Which I'm not going to roll in this update because I still need to roll it out of my whole collection project pan, so next month that mascara will roll into this project, but I'm not going to do it yet. Okay, we have 2 liners to talk about on our paper. This is my Ofra eyebrow pencil, and it's just a universal shade, so this is what it looks like. I could probably sharpen this, but I can get like another 1 or 2 days out of that. And then I'll sharpen it again, and I just rolled this one in last time. This is our progress, so it's this long blue line here, but we used all of that just in this update. So I think that this one will go at a decent pace. And then we have, I have to find a new page. Okay. And then we have my Ulta Black Kohl Liner, and this is what it's looking like. Again, I've been using this every single day, and we are at this blue section here. So we definitely used more than last update. I think it's getting even more creamy as I've been sharpening it. So that is that one. Again, I think that one's gonna go at a decent pace. It's still like a lot of liner, so it's still gonna take a long time. And then the next little liner we can talk about while we're on the paper is my Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Ozone. This is just a clear lip liner, and I've been using this, again, every single day. And this is what that one looks like on the paper. So we used a pretty good chunk out of that guy as well. Okay. I feel like I've been talking so fast. Next, we have my Kitty lipstick from Model Co. This one, I talked about how I depotted it in here last update. I still haven't used this one at all. I focused on the Tarte one this month instead. And then we have my ColourPop liquid lipstick in the shade Strip. I wore this once, I believe, so I figured I would mention it because I haven't been wearing this one at all, like for the past like year. But I did wear this one time. Success. And then this one is, actually, this is the last product that's already in the project. And this one is really exciting for me. This is my Bite Beauty lip gloss. Oh my gosh. I wanted to say liquid lipstick and then lip balm. This is my Bite Beauty lip gloss in the shade 7. It's from the watercolor set. And we are down another new line. We're all the way down here. And I only wore this like not even half of the month because I was focused on the Bare Minerals one. So my goal for this update, I want to have this completely gone, but I want to at least get to the point where I need to take out the stopper. I think that's more reasonable. But this has been going pretty quick. I think there's gonna be a lot stuck up at the top once I take the stopper out, but got high hopes for this guy. It is very red, so I can't really get away with this at work, but I put it on early enough in the morning that it's kind of faded out by the time I leave for work. All right, we have 2 products that we're rolling in. Again, I'm not going to be rolling in as much to this project, but first we have another Smashbox Photo Focus Primer sample, so we'll use this guy up. It's starting to dry out. See how it like cracked down the middle? It's not a good sign, which is why I'm trying to use these up. So we will finish off this guy. It only takes me about like a week or 2 weeks to finish these off, but I don't want to put too many in and then like have too much to focus on. And then the last product that I'm going to put in is actually another lip product. I know I have enough to focus on, but I wanted something new because I felt like I had such good progress like depotting all of these lipsticks and getting them all flattened and reaching my goal there that I figured I would put this lipstick in. My goal for next update is going to have this completely flat, and I can do that easily. This is the Too Faced Nude Beach. This was in my whole collection project pan not too long ago, and I used about this much in 30 uses. I keep shaking the camera. I guess I can find the markings from that project. But yeah, my goal is to obviously to finish that guy up completely, but for this update, I want to have that completely flattened. So it's a little like washed out, but that's how much I used in 30 uses, all that purple from my whole collection project pan. So there's like about that much left. I think I can pretty confidently say that I can have that guy done. So I will scoop this out, and then I'm not going to roll in any new lipsticks next update. I say that now, but who knows. But for next update, my goal will be starting to completely finish off the ones that I like put in containers. But whew, that's going to be everything. I have been talking so fast because I don't want this project or this video to be 3 million years long. It's already at 26 minutes because I have so many products in this project. That's another reason why I think I'm gonna start kind of minimizing it and moving stuff over to different projects. So I hope you guys like this video. Definitely let me know if you think I should do that and do like Partners in Cream, and maybe some of this stuff will be put into that project instead. Let me know your thoughts about that down below. I'll talk to you the next one. Bye guys.